Hi everyone, come to the accounts class. So in the previous session we have discussed a few things regarding financial statements of a company. So each and every business organization must and should they need to prepare some financial statements. So without these financial statements they can't be able to close the books of accounts at the end of the assessment year. So here the financial statements are like statement of profit and loss account. These profit and loss account also we can call as income statement, and second one balance sheet. Balance sheet means nothing but position statement. So these two statements are very important role in each and every business organization. So already we have solved few problems related to the statement of profit and loss account. So on the same in the previous class just already we have discussed the format of balance sheet. So when we are coming into format, so as per the annual examination point of view, we will give one question on the basis of format of balance sheet. We need to prepare imaginary figures on balance sheet just here. So prepare vertical balance sheet. We need to prepare vertical form of balance sheet with imaginary figures. We need to imagine some values with 9 heads only. So now we can prepare on the basis of these questions. So these questions, this is what very important as per the annual examination point of view for practical oriented question. The headline balance sheet as well. In that company there is specified that date, means on the day we need to record that date. So here just we are following some imaginary values, right? That's why no need to write the values. Suppose when we are solving questions on the time they given, means must and should, we need to write that one. Again we need to apply the format. So for that format we require three necessary columns. The first column regarding particulars, second column regarding notes, third column amount. In that bracket you have to show the symbol of a rupee. So this is what format for that vertical format of balance sheet. So in this balance sheet, the first, as a balance sheet means two hands. Two hand means liabilities one hand, in that another hand assets. So here as a balance sheet is always equals to assets are equals to liabilities plus capital. In this equation only we can follow the balance sheet. So here, so in that first one, the first step, equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. So under that equity and liabilities, so here the first one, shareholder funds. Shareholder funds. So in that shareholder funds, just have to take some imaginary values. Suppose the shareholder funds are 5 lakhs rupees. The second one, the second headline, share applications pending and allotted. The amounts are 1 lakh rupees. And the same being the next headline here, non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities, just have to take 3 lakhs. The next one, current liabilities. Current liabilities, you have to record 1 lakh rupees. Here, whatever the values we are writing, all these values are imaginary. The first one here, in the shareholder funds. In this shareholder funds, we can record share capital as well as the reserves and the surplus. Again, share application pending and allotment. Is there any share applications are pending and the allotment money it not received means on the day these transactions also we can record under the equity. The next one, non-current liabilities. So here non-current liabilities means those liabilities are more than 12 months period of time is such liabilities we can take as non-current liabilities such as like a debentures or borrowed capital. Sometimes we need to get some loans from financial institutions as well as banks on the basis of long term. Such kind of transactions we can record under this head. Now finally, current liabilities. So here the current liabilities means those liabilities are settled within the 12 months period of time, like creditors, bills payables, outstanding expenses. So here outstanding expenses like examples, outstanding salary, outstanding commission, outstanding insurance. These are the few examples are related to current liabilities. So here we are following only imaginary figures with the main heads only. So on such situations, just we need to record these much of transactions only for that equity and liabilities. Now we need to make total balance. The total balance 5 lakhs plus 1 lakh plus 3 lakhs plus 1 lakh, make it total 10 lakhs rupees. This is what total balance. The total balance 10 lakhs. This is what equity and liabilities in the business organization. So on the same being in the other end, in the second one, assets. First of all here assets. Assets means there are two types of assets. Assets, there are two types of assets, namely non-current assets and current assets. The first one, non-current assets, just you have to write some value like 7 lakhs rupees, imaginary value. The second one, current assets are 3 lakhs. So these non-current assets indicating under that non-current assets again there is a fixed assets we need to record. On that fixed assets there are two types, tangible assets and intangible assets. So here tangible assets means those assets which were easily transferable from person to another person, such as land and building, plant and machinery, furnitures, equipment, laptops, mobiles. All these things are examples for tangible assets. And the same being intangible assets means those assets which were not able to transferable from person to another person, such as goodwill, trademarks, copyrights. All these things we can record as intangible assets. So under that non-current assets, all such kind of assets we can record. And the same being in the next one, current assets. So here current assets means those assets we need to settle within the 12 months period of time, such as debtors. And the same being stock means nothing but inventories. So current investments, all these things we can record under the current assets only. Now we need to make total balance of assets. So 7 lakhs plus 3 lakhs, total 10 lakhs. This is what total balance. So here always assets are equals to liabilities plus capital. So here equity means nothing but capital only. So there is an equation, right? Assets are equals to liabilities plus capital. So here capital means nothing but equity and the same being liabilities. Equity and liabilities are equals to assets. The value of total assets 10 lakhs and the same being the value of equity and liabilities also 10 lakhs. So both are equal values. So this is what solution for that imaginary figures are balance sheet. So this is what examination point of view important question. So might be on the base of practical oriented prepare imaginary balance sheet on vertical format with main heads means on such situations we need to follow these statement. So in the next session we will follow some questions, I mean 6 mark questions on the basis of this balance sheet format. Thank you students.